morning. Good morning. Welcome to Memorial. This is a place where we love you just as you are, and we all seek to live and love as Jesus in this transformation. So glad to have you this morning. If you're visiting with us, we'd love for you to fill out a Connect card that would be in your newsletter. If you'd fill that out and take it to the welcome desk, we'd love to get to know you and see how we can serve you more and how we can engage in ways that are meaningful to you in your own faith journey. And we should have a gift for you back there. We normally do. So if that's something you'd like, we'd love for you to engage in that. A few announcements as we go in your newsletter. First, a correction or two. One is this Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, and it's 6 o'clock. Just to be clear, I know we sent out a correction, but I want everyone to hear it. The service is at 6 o'clock at Embry Chapel. We're going to join with our congregation for an Ash Wednesday service. The bus will be available here at 5:45. If you want to come and ride the bus over collectively, I think there'll be a bus here to do that. And we'd love to have you be a part of that service. But it's at 6 o'clock at Embry Chapel. I hope that you can make it. Tomorrow starts a new Bible study for adults led by Pastor Ben. It'll be at noon on Mondays. And so if you want to engage in that, you can read more about it here in your newsletter. And then I will be beginning a Bible study right for Lent, for 5 weeks of Lent, after the week following Ash Wednesday, so the 12th of March. If you want to be involved in the Bible study that I'm doing, you'll need to sign up on the welcome desk so that we can prepare for food at 5:30. So if you'd like to eat, we'd love for you to eat, but we need to know how to prepare for that. So if you'd sign up on the welcome desk for the Lenten Bible study. If you want to come tomorrow at noon, I think you can just show up. That would be great. Also wanted to announce that Cars and Coffee will be having a meeting. What's Cars and Coffee? Well, read about it. It's another ministry that's a way to engage with our community that is going to be fun and meaningful. And so if you would take a chance to look at that, there'll be a meeting I think, what does it say? Meeting on March 9th. And so from 10 o'clock to 10:50. And so if you want to know more about that or be involved in that, please show up for that meeting as well. There's lots of things going on. If you have children with you today, please know that this is Communion Sunday, and so we're going to keep our families together for communion this week, every Sunday for communion, and we're glad that we can do that. And so no children's church this morning during worship. We'll keep everyone in the sanctuary. There are fun packets, activity packets out there for children if you need that as well. How many of you are cold this morning? Anybody wake up to a cold day? Yeah, it's kind of cold out there. The beautiful thing is that there were others who were cold too that had a place to stay, and that's because of room in the inn. And we've been engaging with that since December. Becky Rawlings from our church is our coordinator and does so much, and so many of you have volunteered. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to, but if you have volunteered in some way or been a part of Room in the Inn, can you just raise your hand? Yeah, can we just say thank you to everybody? Thank you. It's no small thing. It's no small thing to give someone a warm room for a night. And it takes a lot of hands to do that. Thank you for the ways that you've engaged that. It's come to a close for this season last night, and we'll be getting that again when the weather gets colder again next year. So thank you for doing that. Well, I think that is all the announcements that I have for now, and you might be saying, good, let's worship. So let's do that. Will you stand with me and let's prepare our hearts to worship. Beloved, today your Savior calls you to come up on the mountain and pray. Will you come?
We will go wherever Jesus leads us.
Will you follow when Christ's glory overwhelms your senses and you sit astounded at God's greatness?
We will go wherever Jesus leads us.
Come now, let us worship God, whose glory shines on the mountaintop and in the eyes of our neighbors.
Come, let us worship God, whose glory shimmers all around us, even now.
Let's worship.
Our opening song this morning is Shine, Jesus, Shine, number 2173 in The Faith We Sing.
midst of